perdí en el beat.
When people have a home, they likely to go stray. The hair was blue, now it's looking like a white gray. I'm patient, so it's gonna be a long day. When everything breathes and rubs you the wrong way. The League of Villains is nothing like a franchise. Afraid of my own quirk, maybe that's why it sorta shocked me when I discovered I can't die. What makes me dangerous, I'm ready for my last ride. Sorry mama, I had to be what I had to be. You remember how they died right in front of me. How many people can say they had a family taken away because of their own anatomy? As I elevate and disintegrate, let them hate, let them underestimate, let them imitate. I will eliminate until there is nothing left to celebrate. My body parts regenerate. Stood inside the boat till it capsized. Fell into the bloody water to be baptized. Now I can bury a city in a landslide. I guess I'm not really a bad guy. Man, I haven't shed tears in a long time. Even though there's fear, I'ma be fine. Because I will be strong at the same time. All for one, Shigaraki, let my star shine. Whether you like it or not, you be bowing to me. Rolling with my 10 tails, ready for the new chakra tree. And I got the eyes of a god, everything that I see. I'ma shrink your health bar if you start messing with me. Whether you like it or not, you be bowing to me. Rolling with my 10 tails, ready for the new chakra tree. And I got the eyes of a god, everything that I see. I'ma shrink your health bar if you start messing with me. Let's get the formalities. Call that a fatality. O2 key top family. I'm God tier, better check your blasphemy as I break down your anatomy. And you two better make moves drastically before I wear you guys like new kicks when I put my foot in your chest cavity. You work well together but can't handle me. It's gonna lead to assault and battery. The next funeral's gonna be a tragedy. Shinobis get buried in menageries. So pray now cause there ain't no cavalry. Cause I'm the king, bow down to your majesty. So welcome to the Kung Fu Gallery. I paint with your blood for the tapestry. Because whether you like it or not, you be bowing to me. Rolling with my 10 tails, ready for the new chakra tree. And I got the eyes of a god, everything that I see. I'ma shrink your health bar if you start messing with me. Whether you like it or not, you be bowing to me. Rolling with my 10 tails, ready for the new chakra tree. And I got the eyes of a god, everything that I see. I'ma shrink your health bar if you start messing with me.
Perdí en el beat.
When people have a home, they likely to go stray. The hair was blue, now it's looking like a white gray. I'm patient, so it's gonna be a long day. When everything breathes and rubs you the wrong way. The League of Villains is nothing like a franchise. Afraid of my own quirk, maybe that's why it sorta shocked me when I discovered I can't die. What makes me dangerous, I'm ready for my last ride. Sorry mama, I had to be what I had to be. You remember how they died right in front of me. How many people can say they had a family taken away because of their own anatomy? As I elevate and disintegrate, let them hate, let them underestimate, let them imitate. I will eliminate until there is nothing left to celebrate. My body parts regenerate. Stood inside the boat till it capsized. Fell into the bloody water to be baptized. Now I can bury a city in a landslide. I guess I'm not really a bad guy. Man, I haven't shed tears in a long time. Even though there's fear, I'ma be fine. Because I will be strong at the same time. All for one, Shigaraki, let my star shine. You heroes sweep your failures. under the rug. I am the same as an orphan, searching for love when his quirk doesn't allow the simplest hug. Who blossomed into a criminal, call it a thug. If the cup is half full, then I am the jug. The way that I hate society is more like a drug. I bet if I try to be good, I'll be squashed like a bug. It'll be the shallowest hole that they've ever dug. The way that you masquerade as society's angels. When you arrest a villain, tell me where does the pain go? Till then, doors of forgiveness remain closed. The hero's dirty laundry is something that stain knows. My only hope is staring up at the dark skies. It's an abyss, way blacker than sharks' eyes. Can I resist touching people who aren't wise, when the truth tellers are the people who start lies? Man, I haven't shed tears in a long time. Even though there's fear, I'ma be fine, because I will be strong at the same time. Or for one, Shigaraki, let my star shine. I'm on a mission to start killing all these enemies. I'm an assassin who's no longer got the energy. That don't mean nothing if you headed for the cemetery, but it means something to somebody who's a friend of me. I got the vision and I'm looking with the clearest sight. I'm only human, I just wanna have a normal life. It's like the bloodlust in my family killed my appetite. Life is an echo, there's so many wrongs I wanna right. I'm walking freely while binded by invisible chains. Think they can see me when they learn that I transcended pain. I don't give in to allegations, I refute the claims. I must protect them cause my friendship was my only gain. Born in a prison, there's no freedom in these frigid walls. It's like you dying to be living for a higher cause. It's time to clap him and I'm not talking about applause. Nobody's perfect but I'm glad that you can see my flaws.
Wasting time with a cigarette. You're like smoke inside my lungs. Get me high, but give me death. They say I'm old enough to die young. Thinking blindly as I regret. Without a high, I'll lie alone. Fill my lungs up one by one.
When God is suffering, I struggle for a peace of mind. Just another case of the deaf who's leading the blind. Kill enough people as a child and suddenly you find your life is like a movie, but you'll never see rewind. Buried my demons, but it's like I dug a shallow grave. A brand new devil at every level, they come in waves. Quietly retreating, my consciousness is like a cave. In desperation, assassination, my family trade. When nothing changes, you get so tired of waging war. Running in circles for us to settle the same scores. Your tears are falling, I feel nothing when it rains it pours. But I'm finally happy that we share in the same law. Gave birth to destruction, but how come there's still labor pains? I hope when you see this, the struggle suddenly fade away. It's foolish to carelessly show your hand what daddy say. I hope you're thinking of how we can make a better way.
Wasting time with a cigarette. You're like smoke inside my lungs. Get me high, but give me death. They say I'm old enough to die young. Thinking blindly as I regret. Without a high, I'll lie alone. Fill my lungs up one by one. La-di-da-da-da-da-da.
It's Kawaki and Boruto. All my ninjas leave you dead, that's just how it goes. Time skipping to the battle, everybody knows. We were the shuriken amateurs, now we be the pros. It's Kawaki and Boruto. All my ninjas leave you dead, that's just how it goes. Time skipping to the battle, everybody knows. We were the shuriken amateurs, now we be the pros. I bring the damage, you micromanage. Man, I'm haunted by my past, yeah, it's heavy baggage. Mind your language, where's your manners? And me and nothing but a puppet, you think you a savage. I'm more than average when I walk the passage. Time skip, destroy the village and leaving the balance. So get the cameras, destroy your maggots, leaving you a vegetable and your brain a cabbage. It's Kawaki and Boruto. All my ninjas leave you dead, that's just how it goes. Time skipping to the battle, everybody knows. We were the shuriken amateurs, now we be the pros. It's Kawaki and Boruto. All my ninjas leave you dead, that's just how it goes. Time skipping to the battle, everybody knows. We were the shuriken amateurs, now we be the pros. See, everything isn't what it seems. The shinobi team 7 was the old regime. You hear the screams, see the machine. You calling it the wheel of fire or the gasoline. It was just a dream, this is just routine. Something that you never seen, take it to extremes. Then we leave the scene, ninjas rob you clean. No need to tell you where I've been, you know where I've been. It's Kawaki, I'm boruto. All my ninjas leave you dead, that's just how it goes. Time skipping to the battle, everybody knows. We were the shuriken amateurs, now we be the pros. It's Kawaki, I'm boruto. All my ninjas leave you dead, that's just how it goes. Time skipping to the battle, everybody knows. We were the shuriken amateurs, now we be the pros. Planet to planet, they plant the tree that's divine. Of all the creatures, the human beings are the swine. The fruit of chakra gets harvested through the times. The karma vessels get discarded past their prime. Sasuke was clever to follow him to his lair. He learned they travel to different planets in pairs. He sees a 10 tails and suddenly he gets scared. Opens a portal and vanishes in thin air. Time passes, Ishiki learns the ways of shinobi. His vessel's destroyed by the flames of Cash and Koji. Those who below me get too comfortable and cozy. He spies on the spies who spy on them on the low-key. Summon some wine and as a toast to your demise. Barefoot as Frodo, he beats you into surprise. He's diplomatic for those who don't know their size, but it's useless for those who can't be advised that today is Judgment Day and they'll be mad at me. Traveling across an ocean of galaxies. We come in peace but you'll go in pieces only because of one tree. This is the end of shinobi because of Judgment Day and they'll be mad at me. Traveling across an ocean of galaxies. We come in peace but you'll go in pieces only because of one tree. Close your eyes as you slide deeper in a lullaby. Deeper as you wonder why and surrender to the time. Till you picture in your mind the creation of the eyes. And this power's like a drug, now let's just give it a try. Now picture your enemies, you've taken over the brain. You place them inside a trance and start to drive them insane. You make them see their own blood is circling down a drain. They wake up and die from shock cause they've cut open their own veins. All of a sudden you start to understand what you became. Imagine a billion people who busy crying your name. They are happy that you came and they celebrate your change. But the sky opens up and it's got you feeling kinda strange. But Tatsuki, this is the power that we gave. We freed you from being slaves, now it's time for you to pay what you owe. I'm just floating over your cave. You can run and hide, but you can never ever escape from the Judgment Day and don't be mad at me. Traveling across an ocean of galaxies. We come in peace but you'll go in pieces only because of one tree. This is the end of shinobi because of Judgment Day and don't be mad at me. Traveling across an ocean of galaxies. We come in peace but you'll go in pieces only because of one tree.
Hey, yo, he just did it again.
his home, taken by surprise. In the dead of night, both his parents killed in his eyes. Said, we didn't know you were civilians, we apologize. But the Rinnegan awakens and claims both of their lives. Said, we're coming from a land where children eat the smallest portions, becoming objects of war. Shinobis always force him, said all they wanted was peace, but politics won't support them. That's when Conan and Yahiko team up with the fellow orphan. Meanwhile, he thinks about the future from how his life is torn. As the rain keeps falling down, too many bodies to mourn. And soon after, all the surrounding villages have been warned. With the teachings of Jiraiya, the Katsuki's born. Because nobody came to the rescue. The black rods in my body, the valley of the rain where I came through. The sky keeps crying for the ninja. Because nobody came to the rescue. The black rods in my body, the valley of the rain where I came through. The sky keeps crying for the ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. The story of the ninja. Welcome to the valley where it rains and it showers. The sun is very shy, so there's not a single flower. This is right before they would make their headquarters a tower. Till the salamander feels some type of way about their power. Next he plans something evil, an attack very lethal. His name is Hanzo and his power used to have no equal. Sadly there's only one life and nobody gets a sequel. Pretty soon he's responsible for the murder of Yahiko. Before long, Nagato grieved as his power grew. Develops a technique more sinister than you ever knew. Maybe he would count his blessings if they weren't so very few. In a country where the sky is gray and it's never blue. Starts controlling bodies of the people in the afterlife. Gets defeated, Uzumaki said it's not so black and white. That's when Nagato vows, I will bring the corpses back to life. Resurrects his victims with himself as the sacrifice. Because nobody came to the rescue. The black rods in my body, the valley of the rain where I came through. The sky keeps crying for the ninja. Because nobody came to the rescue. The black rods in my body, the valley of the rain where I came through. The sky keeps crying for the ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. The story of the ninja. Before my people were born, it's like I was destined for pain. My father would not allow me to carry the name. My brother tried to show me to be humble is gain. When he wouldn't get his way, he wouldn't really complain. What was supposed to teach a lesson only filled me with shame. You even hate on the way we pick up the remains. You're the reason for everything that Uchiha became. Activated and I feel the chakra flow through my veins. Why you always gotta say you represent the clans, but in your family tree there's blood on every branch. You ain't gotta be the senju who have chosen a stance. Warfare is like an eternal and bloody romance. Because the symbol of peace has been destroyed again. This time we will not be tripping, we will all ascend. Keep your enemies close and avoid the friends, because this is how you separate the boys from men. Oppression in front of you. All my ninjas dying, dying for you. My clan's got a question, I ask it for you. Why you ball, why you ballin', 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 ballin'? I think it's time to cross the road without looking both ways. Just cause you polish the chains, it don't mean you're not a slave. This ain't my final chapter, homie, turn the page. Even though this man is humble, he can set you ablaze. Got separated from the loins of a sage. This is what happens when you pour some gasoline on the rage. Victory's guaranteed and all it takes is a gaze. You finna be in a labyrinth and get lost in the maze. I never really understood the project of peace. When this world is hostile and everything acts like a beast. When you turn the other cheek and you will be deceased. All I'm saying, there are reasons that your life can be brief. The clouds will start to gather on the day I was born. Because of my attitude, you think I came out with horns. If only I knew in the future my people would mourn. Because now the peace treaty will forever be torn. aggression. In front of you, all my ninjas dying, dying for you. But my clan's got a question, I ask it for you. Why you ballin'? It's the terrifying story of the beginning of the end. Even though we're a clan superior, sometimes we are made inferior. An illusion to leave you delirious. Strong on the outside, interior. Still wanna make us do the right thing. You were born in the light, you were shining. It's cool that you're guided by the brightness, but to us it's nothing but blinding. I am just trying to raise my family. Bounty hunter trying to move in heavily. I can understand getting this bread, but it's nothing if you don't understand longevity. Real treason has got no borders. In the end, every clan will be slaughtered in the name of following orders. Even though blood's thicker than water, even though we die, keep it moving. Shutting guy lives on, never lose it. All we ever needed is one eye. Bow down to the clan over Chiha. Even though we die, keep it moving. Shutting guy lives on, never lose it. All we ever needed is one eye. Bow down to the clan over Chiha. Uchiha. 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 See the shadows on the horizon. See the gatekeepers and you bribe them. Darkness is the way we surviving. How we discipline kids, how we guide them. Whether you like it or not, you'll be branded as a tool for the government, a bastard. Art of war is a primary language. Understand it, no need to be stranded. Don't fight to the death regardless. Doesn't really take much to be heartless. Trekking through the forest and the marshes. Knee deep in the blood and the harshness. In a sequence fall like dominoes. Life's funny but I'm not being comical. We've been better but you know how it goes.
If you haven't liked and subscribed, what you doing, my guy?
Push the goddamn button!
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Where people glorify the title of Hokage, even when they're not worthy to be called a sensei. An animal chained to the darkness of a child's brain. Suddenly you start to spill right out of the damn cave, bursting through the surface of his consciousness like I'm Jaws. Can you respect people who dying for the same cause? Nations that hate each other governed by the same laws. You killed your neighbors but it's like you got the same boss. On the village he unleashes another rampage. Just a cycle of life, you better send a damn sage. Born out of Hagoroma's creation of all things. They use me to control the outcome of what war bring. Destroying the village against my will in combat. Minato released me with the seal of a contract. Soon after the end of the Third Shinobi World War, I was destined to show humans what I was made for. And they were calling me a natural disaster. You the tail beast living in the dark days. I'm like a Ronin, now I move without a master.